So this is Chapter 9, Lab Types of Chemical Reactions, and just a tiny little background today. Different types that we're going to look at, and then in here you can see that it says that there's 5 major evidences of a chemical chain, and that's new for us because usually there's 4, but 5 because light is produced. So our problem is, how are we going to classify all these reactions that we see today? And as you can see, that the materials list is quite extensive. And so when you come to your table today, this is everything you should have, which is a lot of things. And you can tell that they are labeled. And as always, if you're in second hour, it's enough for 3 different hours, because I have to make it through 2, 4, and 6. All right, so procedures. Oh, crap, you can't pause that, can you?
No, really can't. Just keep going.
Okay, great. I need to get the other side of it. I don't want... Just... Okay.
Be quick.
Okay. This lab cuts off. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things for tomorrow so to make it a little bit easier on you, hopefully. Ow! So the chemicals that we're using in the lab are not great for you, so I wouldn't get them on me or waft them or do anything. Clearly, goggles, gloves, and pants, and hair back for sure. Tomorrow, silver and lead-based chemicals are toxic. Do not pour them down the sink, so we'll just put them where I tell you to. Don't look at the magnesium ribbon while it's burning. I can't tell you how important that is. And then when heating test tubes, keep them slightly tilted and away from you and other people, and do not look down the test tube. All right, so in the first one, you're going to obtain a clean plate. So we're familiar with the spot plate or well plate, and you're going to take a piece of zinc and you're going to put it in here, and then you're going to just look. It says record your observations, and you're just going to look at it. Ooh, okay. And then fill the well 2/3. Good luck on your butt shot.
That's going to be in the video.
Of your antibiotics. Okay. Yes. Okay, so the zinc is there, and then you're going to find the one that says copper sulfate, so CuSO4. Okay, oh, there you are. All right, so then you're going to fill up a pipette, put it in here, and you're just going to let it go for the rest of the time that you're in lab, and you can look at it afterwards, because it might take a while. All right, so then obtain a small piece of magnesium ribbon. And you're going to use the spot plate again, so just keep it to the side. All right, magnesium is here, and we're going to hold it with some tongs. And these are the tongs that you're going to hold it with, like so. And you're going to get your butane until you hear the hissing sound, and light it with your lighter.
You can do it.
And it says until you get a nice blue flame. And actually, we're going to do this one now, because you can watch it online, but you can't watch it when you're right here. So I'm going to actually, you can't watch it, so close your eyes as you record.
What, can I look at it through the iPad?
No.
Oh.
So you're going to put your watch plate with aluminum foil down. No one look at this, okay? You just can't look at it. So you're not looking? I don't want you to get blinded. Don't look at it.
I think I'm getting it. I don't know.
Okay, now you can look. Alright, so there you go. That's the reaction, and it turns into ash. So tomorrow you can definitely do it, but you just can't look at it as it's happening. Alright, so that was that one. Observe the product, record your observations. Alright, tiny clump of calcium oxide. This is calcium oxide, and as you can see, it's not really a clump. It's kind of, I don't know how you describe that.
Fine particles of...
Particles, yeah. So you're just going to take your scopula, and you're going to just take about that much, just a little bit, and you're just going to put it in the well plate like that. So the other one is going up here, and now you're putting one down here. All right, and then it says mix it with water, and here's your water, and be smart about the way you do this, because if you push too hard, it's gonna take it all out of the plate, and then you don't want that. And then use the stirring rod. We're gonna stir it up together. Stir, stir, stir. And then it says take litmus paper, and this is your litmus paper. And in here, it's on the lab, which I've already printed, says half a strip of red and half a strip of blue, but all you have is red. And so you're going to take one of these pieces off. And then you're going to actually just lay this in the well like this, and immediately you should see a color change. Not a super great one, but you should see a color change. It should either get redder or it should get bluer. And then in the lab questions, you're going to have to say something about this. So if the pH is very acidic, which would be red, which is a low pH, it would be red. If the pH is higher, it means that it's very basic, and so it would be blue if it was basic. Keep that in mind for your write-up. All right. Part C, place a small crystal of copper to sulfate. Okay, copper 2 sulfate, and you're going to place this into a test tube. You're only going to use 2 test tubes, but each 2nd, 4, and 6 needs them. And it's not actual crystal, it's like powder, but you're just going to want like that much, and it's not a big deal. And then it tells you to light it over the fire. So in between each time we're using the fire, you're making sure to turn it off. So again, you wait for the hissing noise. Light it with your lighter. These are test tube tongs. So you're going to hold the test tube in here like this. And then you're going to heat the bottom of the test tube like that. And if Ty was my lab partner and it was me, the opening is not facing towards my partner and it's not facing towards me. And that's the way you heat up that.
Safety.
Safety. Oops. Okay, and then drop it back down in there. So that's that one for part C. And then I went on, oh geez, that's not good. I went on to do other reactions while this one was waiting to cool down. So, alright, we just don't want that sticking in there. Okay. And then when you return to it, you're going to put water back on this, just a little bit of distilled water. Alright, place a small amount of copper carbonate. So that's this one, powdery. Again, using your scupula, put it in here, okay? And then again, you're going to heat it up, keeping it away from your face and keeping it away from your partner's face. Now this one, even I wanted to look down the test tube at and see what was inside, but I can't do that, so I won't do that. Alright, what else? Place a candle, so you have where you did your magnesium ribbon. Place a candle on top. Alright, you're going to light the candle. You're going to put this over the candle. You're going to wait for whatever to happen. You're going to light a splint, which is this. Light, light, light. Once everything's happened, you're going to put this underneath here like that. Alright. And then the last one is you'll pick one more clean well plate, and you'll add potassium iodine and potassium iodide and lead nitrate in there, and then you'll see what happens. And that is all. Thank you.